recording?
Yepers.
Okay. Alrighty guys, today we're going to do a quick little mini lesson about what happens when a guest comes into our classroom, okay? And I want you to be thinking about what should you really be doing when a guest comes into the classroom, alright? So, eyes on me, Ahmad. The learning target today is, I can learn and do my work in the classroom when there are guests inside. Alright? Because here at Roosevelt High School, we have lots of people who come in our rooms. And sometimes we get a little distracted. But we're going to talk about what you should be doing as a student when someone new comes in the classroom, okay? Alright.
So, you guys may have seen some of these guests in the classroom. We have principals, like Mr. Biggs or Mr. Blazevich. We have substitutes or counselors. How many of you have seen a counselor come in? All of you?
I saw the tall guy.
Yes, the tall guy has been in. Mr.
Coach, starts with a D.
Sure it's not Mr. Link?
Was it Mr. Link?
No, Coach starts with a D.
Coach D. Okay. Well, we'll just remember Coach D. Okay. We've had some parents in class, and we might have some more parents that come into class. And then we have people who are just dressed up really nice. Maybe people from the central office of the school district. Okay, they come in. So one more time, how many of you have seen any of these people in our classroom? I should see everybody's hand up. And do you know what we're raising our hand for?
Raising hands?
All right, well, it's just to make sure that you've seen somebody in the classroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, next slide.
Yeah. Okay. Why do they come into our classrooms? Okay, sometimes we've had these people come into our classroom this school year, even last school year, and you guys weren't really communicated about why they're coming inside the classroom. Okay, so here are some of the reasons why they come. They come to watch a teacher teach. Okay, they're coming in to making sure that myself and Mrs. Krupp are doing their job. Okay. Another reason why they might come to help a teacher teach. Sometimes another teacher in the building comes in this room to watch me and give me some feedback of how I could do a better job. Okay? Another one, to help a student learn. That one's kind of like when a substitute comes. All right? When a substitute associate might come, and they might try to come help you learn. Okay? Because they want you to use your class time the best way that you can so that you can learn. Lastly, sometimes people might come into the classroom because they want to know what it's like to be a teacher or what it's like in this classroom. Okay? Those are some of the reasons why people come and visit. Think about it. When someone is observing, they usually sit in the back of my room, right? They usually sit in the back. Point to some spots you've seen some adults sit in this classroom who aren't usually in this classroom every single day. Right there. Where else have they sat? Back there, yeah. Lots of times they like to sit in Miss Christensen's desk, don't they? They like to sit in that nice comfy chair, all right? So when they're sitting in that chair, who are they really looking at? Are they looking at the students? Or are they looking at the teacher? They're really looking at the teacher. Should you be nervous that they're staring at you? No, they're seeing the back of your head. They're really focused on what the teacher's doing and if they're doing their job correctly. Okay?
They want to make sure that you guys are getting the best learning experience. Okay? So they sit in the back so that they don't interfere with what's going on in class. Okay?
All right. So what to do when a guest comes in the classroom? Sometimes you kind of feel awkward. You're like, who in the world is this person? Okay. When someone walks into the room, you can look at them for a little bit, but then you kind of need to get back to your work. Okay? Can we show what that looks like, Ms. Christensen? Ms. Christensen's going to be an observer. Okay? She's going to be a guest. Pretend you don't know her. Okay? Pretend I'm a student. It's Maybe I do a little smile or a little wave, and then I get back to my learning, okay? I don't need to stare at her the whole time. That's not really necessary, okay?
Not at all.
All right? Sometimes the teacher might introduce the guest, sometimes they do not, all right? Just depends on what's going on in the lesson, if it's good timing. You should not speak to the guest unless they started a conversation with you, all right? Do your best to work hard on your schoolwork during class. Even though you might be scared that they're in the classroom, please remember your main job is to do your work. All right, so here are some do nots.
Okay. So we're not going to act silly. We're gonna try to act normal. Okay, so laughing out loud is maybe a silly behavior, right?
Right.
Okay. So pointing, what do you think about pointing?
You did something bad.
Do you like to be pointed at?
Nope.
No. So how do you think a guest would feel if you were all pointing at them?
She would feel a little nervous, I guess.
Yes, he or she would feel nervous. Good. Okay, so what about talking to the guest while the teacher is teaching or while you're supposed to be working? Blurting out and asking questions, what do you think about that? Disrespectful, right? Because everybody's got a job to do. Okay, now is it okay to ask questions? Yeah, we just need to know the appropriate time for that. Ahmad, so what would be some of the, what would be a good time to ask a question?
Don't interrupt the teacher when somebody's talking.
Okay, not asking questions while somebody's talking. That's a good time to not ask questions.
Well, there's a pause. Maybe if there's some free time,
Right.
that'd be a good time to talk to them.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna remember that? All right, good, good, good. All right, so we talked about pointing and how we don't want to do that. Okay, staring at the guest the whole time. Miss Nelson modeled that for you, what that looks like, and we should be working on our task or paying attention to me or Miss Nelson, right?
The teacher in front of the classroom.
That's where your eyes should be, and I don't see eyes on me right now. All right, good. Ahmad, eyes on me.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And we don't want you guys to feel like they're only coming to watch you, because they're not coming to watch you, they're coming for the adults in the classroom. If they wanted to speak with you, they would pull you out of class, right? Okay, so that's when you know that they're there for you. So don't be scared. The guest is not going to hurt you. They're not going to do anything. They might ask you a question, and you can certainly answer.